Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode here at Tourist to Local. My name is Juliana and welcome to my channel. Tourist to Local is all about providing you guys with travel tips, city guides, product reviews, and more. So make sure you surf around my channel after this to see what this is all about. But clearly you are here because you are interested in working on a cruise ship. If you haven't watched my previous videos already, make sure you check those out. I talk about how to decide which line to work for, which position to work for. I even read off my resume and cover letter that got me this job and give you guys some tips. But today is all about the interview and what happens after you get hired. It's so exciting. Once you get that, you finally get a response that you got an interview. Oh, it's the best feeling in the world because basically at that point you got this. Like, you just need to just shine through and show them how amazing you are. They clearly noticed you already, so you're going places. So it's a really exciting time. Basically, your interview will either happen over the phone or in person, most likely over the phone. They will rarely fly someone out for an interview, but you never know. So be prepared to either have a phone conversation or Skype. If you have a phone conversation, that's great because you can have a set of notes next to you, which is always really nice to do. But if it's on Skype, clearly you can't. My first tip that I talked about in making your resume and cover letter is to look through the company's website and take notes of what the big keywords are that they use, their mission statement, and what type of employees they look for. Also print off the specific job description if you can, and highlight the qualifications. You want to have notes of that to the side to make sure you can reference and study ahead of time as well, so that you remember what the company is all about, and so you can form your answers to match their specific things they look for in their company. Next, I want you to highlight your resume, just a couple of experiences that you want to really let them know about. Next, I want you to take the following key phrases and think of experiences that line up to showcase those qualities, okay? Think of specific stories that showcase those qualities. These are all qualities that any position needs. So here we go. First off, you are reliable and hardworking. Okay, maybe you talk about a time that the rest of your team was whining and you really pushed through, or maybe you're talking about a time where you went to work in the rain or through a snowstorm because you really wanted to finish something that was going on there. I don't know, whatever it is. You're reliable and hardworking. Next, you can adapt to new environments. This can be showcased through travel experience, studying abroad, or just thriving in a new job. I think that those are really great things, but of course come up with a specific story. Next, you are social and work well in teams. You can talk about how you had a group project in school and you really took authority of the leadership and it ended up being great, you got an A. Or you could talk about how when you're working at your job, everyone just gets along really well with you, and you had guests write really nice reviews about you or something like that, okay? Those are good examples. Next, you love diversity. I would talk about how I worked with international students on my job on campus, or I talk about how I just love to travel and meet new people, or I have a YouTube because I just really want people to understand the importance of diversity, or just anything about working with different types of people and celebrating those differences. And lastly, you shine and stand out from the rest of the team. There's a reason that you sparkle. Make sure you share the reason that you sparkle and you stand out. Once again, that could be because a guest wrote you a nice review or whatever. So come up with examples for each of those. Also, I want you to prepare a short statement of why you'd love to work for this company as in comparison to other companies. Of course, don't mention other lines, but just say, for example, I said, I love that your company is all about having fun. Most Americans have 2 weeks a year to go on vacation and they want to have fun, and your company is all about celebrating that, and it would be such an honor to be a part of that and be a part of someone's vacation, and making those memories for them. I cruised on your line myself and I just had the best experience, so coming back to work for you guys would be amazing. Just really sharing that excitement you have. The most important thing, any interview I've done, I always get a comment about how they loved that I just smiled. I smile when I'm talking and they can see the excitement in my eyes. Just smile with everything you say, even if it hurts. Just smile, and it shows you're a warm person. It makes them feel comfortable and shows that you're gonna do an awesome job. So just practice talking and smiling. Even if it's a phone interview, like you can't even see them, smile when you talk because you can hear that in a person, okay? So make sure you smile. Okay, great, so your interview went awesome and they said that they want to hire you. How amazing, congratulations, that's awesome. Cool, so clearly they loved you, and now you have a lot of work to do because things have to all get prepared before you go on the ship. So first thing you'll have to do is sign a background check. That's simply just giving a signature or giving permission for them to use that. The next more tedious thing is getting your medical exam. Those facilities for my line were all on the coast, and at the time I was going to school in Spokane, and so I had to fly out to Seattle to do my medical exam, and you do have to pay for all that yourself. It's all out of your own pocket. Expect it to be like $400 or so, but luckily it lasts for 2 years. But it's kind of a bummer. You're going to have to pay that. You'll have to fill out some information about your uniform sizes. That's super easy. You'll sign your employee contract. You'll also have to apply for a visa if you aren't a US citizen. If you are, great, you don't have to worry about any of that. Otherwise, your company will give you specific details and you'll book an appointment with your nearest embassy to get that visa. And then once all that is completed and you send it back to your hiring manager, you will in a couple days receive your flight information, your port, your ship, your starting date, your end date, your hotel information. All that is sent to you, and it's the most exciting feeling. I remember waiting for that email. I was just like, I wonder where I'm going, and the minute I found out, I searched and it was just like so exciting. I still like feel the excitement from that moment. It was surreal. All my hard work had paid off and my dreams were coming true, and I can't wait for you guys to experience that emotion because it's so rewarding. Alright, so if you have any other questions that this whole video hasn't outlined for you guys, make sure you leave a comment down below. I always love to answer your questions. And stay tuned for more videos. I'm going to be having a lot of vlogs coming out this contract of what it's like day to day of working on a ship. So I really hope that can help you guys a lot and that you get inspired. Of course, always reach out to me. My email is touristolocal@gmail.com. I'll leave all the information down there. Follow me on social network to catch up with my adventures. And check out this channel for more travel inspiration because clearly you guys love to travel if you're watching this. Remember to subscribe for new videos every Monday, and as always, keep the spirit of a tourist in the mind of a local, whether you're on the road or in your very own hometown. See you guys next week. Bye!